boys and girls, and welcome back to Medieval Dynasty, where today we're running out of food for one, and we're hungry. I don't know how much it'll take to... Oh, that doesn't work like that. It's F to eat, isn't it? There we go, and apple doesn't do a lot for me. What about one of these oat rolls? I think that does more. We got some dried meat. We'll eat the dried meat because that's quite heavy as well. We've got 20 dried meat. Good lord. Let's munch some of that down. There we go. That'll do. Let's munch that down. Now, the first place we're off to today is towards Denica. Now, I'm gonna make a couple of spears just for my own protection en route, just because I am dead worried about running into boars or something like that, and consequently getting my butt handed to me, because that had happened in the previous game, or in the live streams. So, oh, oh, there we go. Hehehe. I'm getting confused between my F's and my things and everything. Yeah, in my live streams I kind of got nailed by like boars and stuff, and it hurt quite a lot. So I really don't want to fall into the same situation here. I was looking for, where was that broadleaf? There we go. Broadleaf is actually good for healing you, I believe. So that might also come in very handy. Now, we'll look at the queue menu quickly. We would like to make... Yes, I would like to make all 4 of those, please. Why aren't you working? There we go. I'd like to make 4 spears. Hopefully 4 will be enough. Otherwise it's going to be a case of run away. Because, yeah, I know previously it was a bit mixed. Ooh, I can build new building, workshop. Excellent. So, I'll check we're on the right... Ooh, we're on the right road here. I'm going to head up along here and probably out towards here, which is where I'm thinking about building my settlement. Keeping our eye en route for any good sites. I'll keep you with us during most of this for this episode, though, like I say, in future episodes and in between episodes I may well do some farming of things like materials, rocks, sticks, things like that for earning some cash, basically. Yeah, because we're going to need to build up the number of knives. I'll also check the quest that was mentioned that was for me in Denica. I need to be careful on stamina. I don't want to run out of stamina and then run into something scary. Because I do remember near Denica there was wolf country. So I'm going to be hitting F5 regularly to try and make sure that I don't forget to save the game. Because when you're dead, you're dead. But yeah, from the sticks and stones point of view, I want to be crafting knives by the scenes of it, because I think knives are the way to go. Inventory, can I equip a spear, please? Yes. I should be able to quick slot these, yes? Into 1? There we go, look at that. So now I can just press 1 and have a spear out. So, Denica, this way. Is it this way? Yes, it's this way. So we'll keep to the roads for now. I'm not going to go too cross country just yet. Mainly for safety reasons. Because I am crapping myself about wolves. Where am I? I'm here already. So I'm going to split up to this road and go down this way. So yeah, I'm crapping myself a bit about wolves, because previously, like I said, I was ganked a few times by wolves. When you've got the bow, things are a bit better and a bit easier to take on the bad guys. But as is... Oh, hello, health potion. Potion of temperature. Potion of camouflage. Nice. What else we got? Potion of cure. So that's if I poison myself, I'm assuming. And a stone. And another stone. I'll take it. And some sticks. Excellent. Now those carts are dotted all around the map. There are various carts. And the carts can definitely have some goodies. I know previously I was told that you could get some fur. Oh god. That sounded like something was coming, you see? That definitely sounds like a bear or something terrifying. It's a wolf. It's a wolf! Run! Run from the wolf! Oh god, here we go. Here we go, getting ganked. Yes, my health. My health is falling. Ignoring negative statuses may cause you to lose health. Losing all of it will result in your death. You regenerate health if you sleep in your bed or eating healing herbs or herbalist potions. Okay, let's close because I need to run. Ow! Ow! I'm getting eaten. Let's jump over that and see if that's going to work. Am I going to make it? Am I going to survive? Or are the wolves going to chase me forever? Can I eat some... Maybe if I eat some broadleaf? Broadleaf only gives you 2 health and I've got 2. Fantastic. Health 3. Dandelions. Okay. Okay. This could be a bit serious. I might be using that health potion already. Maybe if I consume a couple of dandelions, I'll consume a couple of broadleaf as well. Keep myself going. I do have a health potion. I might be taking that. Ow. Or I might be dying. Achievement unlocked. Oopsie daisy. Okay, so we'll be loading from our quick save. Yeah, the wolves. The wolves, maybe we'll try and take them on, but if I remember rightly, the wolves are pretty hard to kill. And they're pretty rough. So, back again. We'll try and peg it up here. 1. Oh, I haven't actually got them on 1 now because that's not been lost from my quick save. Alright, so it was this way. The game's still looking beautiful. Even though I died. The game is definitely super pretty. It's nice to see the stamina seems to regenerate faster than it did previously. I mean, I'm not sure if I want to go that way. Because wolves. And this is going to be the problem with setting up a base round here. Because setting up a base in wolf country is probably not wise. Don't think there's any more here to get. Now, I could try and fight them. In fact, if I'm gonna fight them, which we might give a go, I'll firstly take down another tree and make sure I've got plenty of spears. Because there were definitely 2 wolves there, not just 1. So we'll make sure we've got plenty of spears on the go. Is that it? I'm already over encumbered. Okay. Marvellous. Right, let's make 3 of those. We'll probably make a couple of knives as well to lower my carry weight so that I'm not quite so overloaded. Because it certainly looks like I'm overloaded. Let's see, 2 stones, 5 sticks. Oh, press the button and didn't press R. I do make that mistake quite regularly. So, R. Yes, I'll take 5. Yes, please craft them. So we'll quickly craft those. And we'll do a quick save. We'll make sure we got our spear loaded up. Then, if we get attacked by wolves again, we will try and take the wolves out this time. Let's hope it's going to work. As I'll say, my previous experience of getting attacked by wolves in this game was not a good one until you're at a bit higher level. It's a bit early days. I mean, you can take out things like bunnies, but wolves are something else. Now, I didn't see the wolf. I'm not hearing him this time. There was a wolf down just over here before. There he is. There's 2 of them. I hit one. I hit one. I hit him. I hit him. Let's grab it. Oh no. Take it. I hit him several times. Take the spear. Right. Where'd he go? He ran away. Oh, I missed him that time. Aim high. Come on, Mr. Wolf. Oh. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He's up there. He ran away. That's the problem with wolves. They're not so easy to finish off either. I'm not sure if they're going to come back. Pick these spears back up just in case I need them. And then we'll keep going. I'm actually surprised I managed to see them off. I'm not sure if they're going to come back for me. But if you hold the right mouse button, you can hold the spear to throw it, and then you just tap the left mouse button to throw it. The music has gone back to happy music, so I'm assuming we're gonna survive. Right, where are we on the map now? Oh, we've taken a wrong turn here. So this is the lake I was looking at. Now, there's a lot of trees on this lake, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Because we're going to need a hell of a lot of wood when it comes to building a house. Well, houses, an entire village in fact. So, being in woodland is not too bad. It's not ideal for the farming land, I believe. I'm not sure how much that affects how your crops grow now. Because before I believe there was an impact from, we'll drink some water while we're here so I don't have to use my water flask. But yeah, my understanding was that in the previous sort of game, oh, I'm around here already. Was that, yeah, there's a nice big flat area here, right here, and that means, you know, the lake's not too far away. There's this huge flat area right here. I think this is going to be where we build. I think we can build here and have the lake just down the hill. I mean, it means there's fishing not too far away, I would assume, because lake just over here. Okay, mate, you're out of breath. I understand, Rasimir. But there's a huge, great flat area here, which I'm assuming would be good for farming. Right, I wish you could can you put down like a map marker? No. Set waypoints? Well, set a waypoint cursor outside bounds. Okay, let's go here, set waypoint. So this will be the waypoint of where I think I'm going to build our town, around here somewhere. I think that's the plan. It certainly looks to be one of the best areas I've seen for seeing out and about. I did look here previously in my previous game, but I don't remember seeing this big flat area. I must have stuck too close to the lake and missed it, because I know you do want water relatively close by. It can be quite helpful. I mean, there's berries here. There are some ripened berries, they're not edible yet. But yeah, you could have your town along here, or your farmland out there. It's perfect. I love it. This will be home. Come on, bunny. Come on, bunny. Oh, he's getting away from me. So yeah, this is going to be Chori. What does Chori do? Anything useful? This is going to be where we set up shop, I think. So I'm glad I kept you on for that, because you've seen the wolves, you've seen the potential building site. Yeah, I mean, this place looks excellent. There's loads of stuff around here. There's absolutely loads of stuff. There's deer nearby, there's trees, there's all sorts. Oh, I missed. Oh, I thought I was going to get him. That's the problem. Deer take a bit of popping off. And then they're fast, they run like hell. When you get in the hunting skill, you can get a skill that lets you sort of see the arrow, see the spears from a distance, and that's really useful for tracking them. It makes life so much easier. I don't know what skill I got there. I got a survival skill, didn't I? So, hunting knowledge, steady hand, steady with ranged weapons, sneaking less noise. I mean, at the moment, I'm probably just going to go for hunting knowledge. But yeah, I think it's tracker and careful hunt. I think it's tracker. I don't remember what inspector mode is. I can't remember what button that is. We'll have a quick look what inspector mode is. Let's just have a quick look in the controls here. What is inspector mode? Inspector mode is left alt. There we go. So inspector mode at the moment doesn't really do a lot for us, but later on it will. So anyway, let's take that point. There we go. Oh, I have no skills to spend. I thought I have... Oh. Is it... I thought I got a skill. Did I not see a skill available? I thought I had a skill to spend. Apparently not. No. I thought I had a skill to spend. Oh, okay, cracking up. Knowledge? No. Don't know. I thought I saw a skill to spend, but maybe not. Maybe I'm losing my marbles. Let's take a couple of sticks, because I'm probably going to need a few sticks when it comes to when we get to Denica, because I'm probably going to need to set up a campfire. We'll take a few stones as well, St. John's wort. Grab a few bits of that. So yeah, we now know where at least we're going to build, and I am way off the road to Denica, so let's head down to Denica because it's getting to evening already. And the thing is, the next season is spring at the moment, isn't it? Next season is summer, so that's not too bad. What do you reckon? No. Oh, I thought that tree in the darkness kind of looked like a person then. I thought that was a person. I was going to see if I could get that fox and skin it. I don't know what leather's worth, but it's certainly handy. Right, where should I be going? this way. I'm all disorientated. It's quite... Even though there's a compass at the top, I always think that down the map is south, even though it's blatantly north. I don't know why my brain has it inverted for some reason. Oh, I will mention as well, thank you to, oh god, I can't remember your name now, chap in the comments who pointed out that, Jordan is, or Lord, yeah, it's pronounced Jordan, not Lorden. Now I was pronouncing it Lorden. Apparently I'm in good company with that, because I'm far from the only person who's been saying that. His name was... let's have a quick look here, sorry. His name was... Memphis. Memphis, thank you. Yes, you pointed out that Jordan should be pronounced Jordan, not Lorden. Like I say, apparently I'm in good company with getting that wrong. However, in the title sequence, you can actually hear them refer to him as Jordan. Therefore, I ballsed up. But, you know, you live and learn. And I was thinking, in honour of our dead uncle, we may be calling our village Jordanheim. Not Jodenheim, but Jordanheim. Right. Anyway, quest marker. Let's see, can I talk to some of these people? Traveller. Yes, where can I find? Have you heard anything interesting recently? Can I help you with something? This guy has a quest, so can I help you with something? I have a hole in my roof, dear Lizer, dear Lizer. I'll give you what you need. What do you need? He has a hole in his roof. What does he need? Let's have a look at the journal. And we can look at the side quest. A hole in the roof. The man needs... straw. 11. Excellent. Hello. I have what you asked. Woohoo! So 50 Dynasty rep already. And a few coin. Excellent. Who's this young lady?
Welcome you, traveller.
Oh, you're 54. You're not such a young lady. But still, I was being polite, no? Have you heard anything interesting recently? Monica, I've heard someone has a quest for you there. How do you know? You've never even met me. Okay, farewell. Let's talk to Kinga.
Hello there.
Hello, Kinga. Oh, you sell stuff, do you, Kinga? Would you like to buy some of my knives? I have quite a few. And maybe 6 of them? For good money? Is that okay? Yes, by the looks of it. So, and spears, I can make some more. Would you like to buy some of my half-ruined spears? You would. Lovely. So, we'll sell those. I got wooden hammers, torch, and nothing else I'm willing to sell you at the moment. Oh, I got the fur at the thing last time, didn't I? I was wondering where the hell I got the fur then for a second. So, have you heard anything interesting recently? There's some... Rollica, I heard there's someone there with a quest for you, okay? Can we small talk? What's on your mind lately? How's your day going? Could you tell me about your skills? Does anyone give you a hard time? How's your day going? Spring is like waking up after a good sleep. You're rested and eager to meet a new challenge. It's a pity this feeling lasts only for a while until you go back to work. Fair enough. Can you tell me something about your skills? A fine craftsman knows how to cook his food well too. Sorry. You know what they say? The way to another person's heart is through their stomach. Indeed. Does anyone give you a hard time? The stench of fertilized animals makes me sick. Why does wildlife smell way better? There's no doubt I'm not meant to be a farmer. Okay. Can we romance you then? Can we romance you? Sorry, I'm not looking for a partner, but I've heard that travelers sit by the fire do. Well, that was a waste of time, Kinga. What about you, Matilda?
Hello, traveller.
Hello, Matilda. Oh, you have wares as well. You sell bags, fur hoods. Now, some of these fur bits, if we can't make them, we might want to earn enough money to buy them at some point. I will be keeping that in the back of my mind, because as well as these small pouches which improve improve your carry capacity, like these, plus 10 kilos, in the winter we're gonna need furs to keep warm, or we're gonna be in trouble.
Hello there.
Is there any romanceable? I'm creating a new settlement. I'm looking for people to join me. Ah, look, so she's a settlement person. What about romancing? I got you a little something. Okay, let's go. I got you a little something. Oh, I don't have anything. Damn it. Wow. Nothing. How did you know? It was my favourite. Okay. Can I ask you something? Sorry. Don't make fun of me, but my favourite animals were always chickens. No idea why, I just love them moving around. I hate chickens. I'm eager to learn new things. Do you have any advice for me? Do you have any brothers? Let's go with I'm eager to learn new things. Sure. Be very, very, very careful when foraging mushrooms in the forest. One mistake, instead of getting a delicious scrambled egg, you'll wake up 3 days later, naked sharing a burrow with a bunch of badgers. Great guys, terrible roommates. Okay? You seem very interesting. Can I ask you something? Since childhood, I've been afraid of heights. It seems every time I fall, I hurt myself. What's your biggest fear? I can handle myself in most situations, but one thing that scares me to my core responsibilities. Joyous, you're probably not a good lady to homestead with, are you? I love local cuisine. What's your favourite food? Is wine food? I'm saying, of course it's not. Mead then. Okay. I'm gonna leave you for now, young alcoholic lady. And we're gonna have to find somewhere to bed down for the night, because it's dark already. Apologies, people, for the darkness. First things first, we need to go to, where was it, for the campfire? No. It is here. Campfire, and we need to get out of town and find ourselves somewhere to camp. Here we go. I saw it right there. So if we go up, we can light the fire and we can sleep. Right, that will do for now. But let's go back into the town here. I don't think there's any more jobs here for me, but I'm definitely looking for a romanceable partner.
Hello, traveller.
You're probably a bit young.
See you later.
Sorry. You're still
Hello
there, but I'm
you
not your
soon.
greatest fan, love. I'm sorry.
Hello, traveller.
Have you heard anything interesting recently? Can you move a little?
See you
He's not
later.
got anything. You're 14. You don't look 14. What else we got? Matilda, Kinga, and who are you?
Greetings, stranger.
Greetings. Let's see about romancing her. Sorry, you're married. Okay.
Goodbye.
You're 23. You got on there fast. Okay. Who's that gentleman? That's the gentleman we helped. I think that's going to be it for Denica. So I think our next plan is going to be foraging for a while But what I might do is head back over to the waypoint there and see if I can knock up a house to progress our quest. So our waypoint is over here. I'm heading in the wrong direction. At least there's water over there. Bigger problem is going to be the lack of food. I'm not sure. I used to be able to eat mushrooms, but it depends what the mushrooms are like. Food, 0.5 chance of poisoning. I'm going to take their... Oh, there's only one food though. I'm going to eat the dried meat, I think. I'm going to eat an apple. I'm going to eat some dried meat. Uh-oh, and now I just ate some mushrooms or something as well. But we're doing okay. We're doing okay. We look like we're going to live. At least for a little while. Go on. I mean, his panting is definitely over-egged. I wish I could sort of turn that down a little bit. I'll have to look in the settings and see if I can bring down his panting. But yeah, you see, look, this is where our potential village is. I mean, like later on, we can put our house like up here or something, up on one of the hills, maybe up over there on that hill. That could be like Razimir Hill. And we can have like our own little manor house up there or something. Not that you actually have manors here, but we could be lord of the village. But as for our first house, I'm not quite sure. I mean, I'm thinking to put some sort of road down to the water. Down this way. So, let's see. Let's have a look here. If we placed a road down here in amongst the trees, I mean, that seems reasonable, no? Put it like there. Like a road going that way, down towards the stream. And then you can have like sort of a main street coming out this way. And then maybe we'll put some houses along here, have farming land out there. Let's start by... Where am I going to put the first? Let's put the first road over this way a bit. That's going to go have houses on it. So we'll go... I'm really not sure if I'm doing this correctly. It's been a while, so I'm trying to remember. So let's go like that. And then I'm going to plonk a house here. That seems alright, doesn't it? Okay. So, how do I build a house again? Housing. Okay, I need 6 logs. And my axe is probably going to give up fairly soon. I'll get rid of this tree, because that one's in the way. I'm going to need a shovel eventually to get rid of some of these trees. But we'll knock down a few trees here and start getting the house down. Yeah, they've definitely given you a bit more stamina than you had previously. Because it seems to me that before I was like a panting madman as soon as, you know, I started cutting down a few trees. Right, that should be 6. We'll leave that one for a second. Now, this should allow us to build our first house. Right, if I go back a bit that way, how close to the road can I get before it? I step forward a bit, there we go. I think that's going to be it. Am I aligned? It's so hard to see if it's aligned, isn't it? Screw it. I think that will do. There we go. Can I bring it up here? So it's right on the road. That looks pretty well aligned. Let's go there. It's not particularly aligned. Oh well. It'll do. Home sweet home, as they say. Right, let's go back to the inventory. And this, I think, needs to go onto... Put it in number 3 for now. We'll crack the hammer out, because I'm going to need the hammer. I'm sure about that. I can't remember how many logs I need. It does tell you, though. And I will show you about building the walls. I mean, I might actually start by building decent walls, even though it's a bit more work. So if we go to number 3, we'll be able to see the builder mode here. So here we've got walls, a wattle wall, which is sticks and logs. But if you hit E for edit, you can change your wall here to have windows or whatever. And there you go, you can go wattle wall, wooden wall, or stone wall. Now, stone walls are ultimately the best. I think they keep heat in much better and are much more durable. But it's a lot more work. So, not sure. I think we'll try and go for stone wall. We'll see what we can do. And gradually, as you hammer away at it, it goes green. Doink, there. The annoying thing is, you have to do this for every wall. You have to change it to whether it's wattle, stone. You can't just say, look, change it all to be a stone wall. I mean, as is, we're not going to be able to do the high level roof. Oh, survival skill has improved. We're not going to be able to do the high level sort of roofing, because if you go to the roofing, you can change it to thatched, which is with straw. Then you've got planks, which I can't make planks at the moment, and more planks. You can go wooden roof, which is logs and planks, or plank roof, which is mostly planks. But I can't make planks at the moment because you need a woodworkers to do it. So it's going to have to be that. Whereas, oh, and yeah, if we do this, I can destroy, repair, or build. That is a right click. So we'll go for this. Nobble a few more of those down. Oh no, see, that's the problem. I need to now edit that and change it back to one of those. Edit that, window, stone, edit that, wall, stone, edit that, wall, stone, and edit that, doorway, stone, edit that, window, stone. And I need to do these little bits up here. Stone. Stone. There we go. As you can see, it's a bit of a chore doing the first bits, and like I say, I'll keep you involved for like the first houses and a few bits like that to obviously show you what's involved. But as you can see, if I kept you in for everything, it would become a bit of a grind. And it will be a bit of a grind for me, but I'll have to do a bunch of that off camera. So I'm going to pick up a bunch of sticks, because I think I'll need some sticks. The main issue around here at the moment, without any farming going on, which there isn't at the moment, stones are obviously not going to be an issue to find. I'll be able to find stones around, no problem. The issue is going to be straw for roofs. Mostly you can pick that up down by the water, down by the main river. which we'll do when we go back to speak to Unigost after we've finished this house. But in the longer term, we'll need to get some farming on the go, because the farming will be what's going to really keep us in things like straw and all the main materials. We're going to need it for food, for the people, and I mean there's a lot more to building the settlement, I think, than there used to be, because before there was sort of 6 or 7 main building types. No, I think even probably a few more than that, but maybe 10 main building types, but I think there's more than that now. And there's more things. I mean, alchemy certainly wasn't in the game when I last played, so alchemy is completely new as far as I'm concerned. I don't know when they brought it in, but I know you can bring in stables, you can bring in chicken farms, pig farms, all sorts. I'm aware you can make wine in the taverns now, and there's a separate house for doing all the cooking, so there's definitely a lot to find. I'm gonna need another beaten log, aren't I? I need to get these stones on so I can actually move around. Alright, the other thing I'm going to need to do is I'm going to allocate my water flask, which I thought I picked up a spare. Didn't I pick up a spare? Let's allocate that to... Can I allocate that to 8, or can I do I just have to use it? Okay, we'll just use it. I thought I picked up an empty one from somewhere. I did. I picked up a water skin here. Condition. Because before, the water skins didn't even have conditions. The water skin did not degrade. Now I see the water skin degrades, so over time we're gonna run out of water skin as well. And that's gonna mean you're gonna have to replace that, for which you're gonna need leather, and you're gonna need stuff to stitch. It's definitely a lot more to the game now. Me axe broke. Got to get rid of the... Got to get myself a new axe. What happened to me as a log? Oh, it's up there. Yes, please. So we'll quickly knock up an axe. I'm going to need another one of those. I've got some logs now, so we can go back to the hammer. And doink, doink, there we go. Doink, there we go. We're getting there, getting there. Unfortunately, well, to be fair, the wooden hammer is lasting, I think, longer than it used to. Because the other thing you used to get through was wooden hammers, like you would not believe. Wooden hammers just used to, you know, you couldn't build one house with a wooden hammer. It would just be run out after a few walls. Especially the stone walls. I think the stone walls take a little bit more. So we're going to try and finish off our house. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to, though. Let's have a quick look. Anything? So we get that. We've not got any logs left. Get those stones in. How many stones are we going to need? 8 stones. Bunch of logs. And straw, I think, is going to be the issue. Alright, we'll get back on the axing. But yeah, as you can see, there's quite a bit involved in taking down the trees, getting the stones done, getting everything you need together to knock up. I got to stop pressing the wrong button there. Get the house knocked up, ready to go. Then I gotta find myself a wife and make myself an heir. You know, I got a busy list of things to do here. Right, I'm gonna need a few more stones, though I'm already over encumbered, which you can't sprint when you're over encumbered, so best to offload first. There you go. New building level unlocked. New building skills unlocked. Yes, we'll have to have a look at that. Am I out of logs already? Dagnammit. I am also rapidly running out of food, because I can see my food dwindling there, and I don't want to have to buy too much food, so I'm gonna have to start seeing if I can hunt some things. Now, spear hunting, I've always started off with as the way to go. I mean, a bow and arrow is certainly best, I found, but I think it's going to take me a while to get to bow and arrow level at the moment. Alright, where is some more stones? I probably should have built a bit closer to the stream, maybe. I can build a hunting lodge. So this is where things are starting to unlock now. You can see I've obviously upped my building skills, so I can probably build some slightly better houses and better things there. And then you've got things like hunting lodge. So a hunting lodge means that you can get an income of meat, so you can get some food on the go. Go and ditch these stones. This will also give me something that's very handy, which is a place to put stuff that's nice and safe. So once the house is built, it's got an inbuilt chest within it, or at least it did have, and that will mean storage. So there we go, and almost done there. Now we're going to need some additional logs. Why did that say 20? You say 20 straw? We're not going to have enough straw to finish. So we'll get some logs. Unfortunately, it's not going to give us enough, get completed enough for the storage to be here, because you need to complete the roof. There you go, sticks, feathers, logs. Logs. Ow. Oh no, that was 8 straw. But I still don't think we're going to have enough. No, we're not quite going to have enough. We're going to have to go down and get some more straw. Sadly, we're not quite there. We're not far, but we're not quite there. But we will have to go and get some straw, maybe buy some. We'll have a look around the lake. There might be some down at the lake, but I don't think I can see any. I will have a look around the lake between episodes to see if I can find some, but it doesn't look like it. It's normally in with the reeds, and that's normally in the main water. So we might be going back down to Gustovia next time, before we can finish our house. But with our home underway, and not a lot quite there, this is where I'm going to leave it for today. And I will say thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe as always, and join us again next time. Thank you very much.